Hi guys, so continuing on with the new Spellbinders kits for March of 2021. I have the card kit. It's called Celebrate Spring. Very sweet. I did an unboxing already. Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So if you want more information about the club kits, you can definitely check it out if you want to use my links to jump over there, however you want to get there. But it's a monthly thing, and depending on the day you sign up, that's the day that they will send out the next month and the next month. So it doesn't reset to the first. It's just whatever day you sign up, that's, your 30 days from there is the next one that you're going to get. So it's always on the day that you signed up. And you can change that different ways. Usually I recommend just canceling what you had, and then if you want to sign up on a different day, sign up again on that different day. But that's up to you. You will get 10% off the site. Whenever you're logged in, you'll see the 10% automatically reflected in the pricing that you see on the website there, and lots of other little perks here and there, so you guys can check that out. So having said that, I did receive the card kit of the month, the large die, and the APG. And this month, Spellbinders also sent the stamp of the month. And mine look a little different because I have samples, so they're a little bit different packaged. Yours always come with a carrier and things like that, and some inspiration on them, or maybe instruction if that's what's needed. But you'll always have a carrier. So this is the stamp of the month. I do sign up for the small die and the glimmer of the month. And of course, I have not received them yet because I'm signed up on the 1st, so they have to ship it out still, so I will get those soon and review those for you guys. But I just want to show you how sweet this is. And I did an unboxing. I kind of showed the other dies. I showed you guys already how to use the large die of the month, which I just have to show you again. If you have not checked this out, oh my gosh, how cute is this? And the mechanism, I'm telling you, they included so many extra things that you can make a longer card, you can make it shorter, you can just have one character, you can do whatever you want. You can put different characters on here. Any of those other dies that you have, die cuts that will fit something like this, and you can kind of play with the sizing. I mean, it's just going to be so adorable. Look at that. I just love that. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay. That's too cute. So real quickly, I'll go through the card kit again because, like I said, I already did an unboxing, but maybe you didn't see that video. So the club kits always come with a new paper pack, and this is the Celebrate Spring paper pack, and it's 2 sheets of each of the pages. They are single-sided, so I'll show you that real quickly with the little bunnies. Super cute. I love this plaid. Love the coloring that's in there. The dots, a stripe that looks a little bit distressed. The little windows. That's adorable. Like a green plaid, little plants and say bloom and love and stuff like that. That's so cute. Oh, like a purple kind of damask type of look. The little shamrock look here. Look like little hearts that made the shamrocks. The wood, which actually looks just like wood, like untreated wood. That's really cool. Really pretty distressed background there. This blue kind of paints, like paintbrush strokes, I guess. Oh, I love these kind of papers. They're kind of with just a bunch of words. So cute. I love good stuff, filled with joy. This one has some foiling on it with little banners or pennants. A black stripe, black and white stripe, really nice and cool. I like the way these look together even. That cool pattern there. Oh, look at this one. I've never seen one like something like this before. So these are 6x6 paper pads. A little plaid, checker, gingham. Those different things, plaid, checker, gingham. Anyway, a nice pattern. The little flowers, like kind of watercolor floral. Look at the foiling on that one. So pretty. Oh, I love the colors on that. And then again, they repeat. So it's 2 pages or 2 sheets of each. We have our I would say floral because I was looking at this, 3D butterflies. This time they have a little holographic effect around them. Really sweet. And those are stickers. So whenever they send out their kits, they always have some kind of 3D thing, like the stickers and these kind of things. The die cuts, and there are so many die cuts in here. They make a quick card, really easy, really adorable, with lots of different sentiments even, or just like little images. Obviously lots of images. This one is like a whole little thing with flowers. It just says love. You can decorate that up, put things around it, little hearts, a little stump, or really cute. Oh, what's this little guy? Oh, a little deer. Look at that one. So yeah, tons of, I see a little squirrel tail, possibly maybe a fox back there, and the and gold, so pretty. So we have the Celebrate Spring gemstones I had mentioned in the other video. I like to pick these up on their website. just in general, because I love these kind of things. They're faceted. They have the adhesive on them, obviously, and then these have gold leaf on them. Really pretty colors here, the Celebrate Spring gemstones. The stamp set, You Are Not Alone, With Love, From Your Friends. Oh, I like this is from your friends. That's really cool. Because as a family or whoever, if you're sending something out, you know, that's, from you and somebody else. I really like that. Good friends are a great gift. Good luck. And then, of course, the little, like I said, the little squirrel. So it was a squirrel tail. There you do have a fox, little hedgehog, all those little woodland animals that are super adorable. Little grass, which is always handy, really cute. Always comes with dimensional adhesive and just your tape liner. This stuff is really great. Both of these. I always, you know, kind of put them to the side. I do use the 3D adhesive quite often in the kits, but the liner tape, I started using it last month, and it's really, really wonderful. So make sure to use it. 10 card bases and 10 envelopes, always. I'll talk about these in just a minute. These are our dies. Of course, it comes with a carrier or an info sheet that kind of gives you some information on how to use the dies normally, because that's, you know, what you'd want to know about. So this has a little bit of information we'll talk about in just a minute. We have these beautiful stickers that are like kind of foam stickers. Really cool. I like that this has the glitter, and these have like just like a soft, like a, not soft. It feels substantial. What's the word? Just smooth, a little bit shiny on the top there. More like a plastic. I really like the way these feel. And then the papers, of course. And if you're not familiar with the club kits, they have value clubs, or you can pick up, you know, one thing at a time. Let's say you like the card and you want the stamp of the month. You know, they do have different value kits now that they have the stamp of the month, so you can check that out. That might be something you're interested in. But the value clubs, of course, are always the best value. So the papers, double-sided gold paper, I love. So we have our palette here with the yellow, the lavender, the light blue, the minty kind of green. We have white paper, which I love because we always use white paper, and a pink, more of a brighter, hotter pink. This is more like a peachy pink, and then a gray color, which is really cool. Again, has a woodland feel, really cute. Let's put this in here. And let's check this out. So the reason I left the dies at the end is because I wanted to see how they go back to the stamp set, because sometimes some of the dies go back to the stamp set and sometimes they just do their own thing. So let's see if I can... Yes, okay. So here's our stamp set. And I love that this banner gets cut out with this. Love that, love that. The words even from your friends, I think. Yep, right there. Oh, I love this. You Are Not Alone gets cut out. And then we have our little bunny. Hold on, we still have... Oh, the little flower bouquet. How cute, this little flower bouquet there. We have the die for that. And then we have the dies for our bunny stuff. So let me put this over here. So there's a piece that makes a nice frame, or however you want to use it. What I like about that is that it is all one piece. So it's very easy to just cut that out and then maybe layer it up with some other pieces. We have our bunny. We have some extra leaves. Oh, we have good luck. The cutout for good luck right here. This is really good. I love that. I was gonna say cool and good, and I said could. This is really good. You know, for your little flowers, you have little stems there. Lots of sweet little flowers you can mix and match and, you know, layer up on top of this little guy here. He's got his like 4-leaf clover in there, which is adorable. Little flower with a little center. Again, some more flowers. Super cute. And then just accent pieces. I believe these are for the bunny probably. And a little flower. Really sweet. So what I'm going to do is clear the decks and pull some stuff out of here that I think I would want to try out to make a card, and we'll get started. Okay guys, so the carrier here in the idea sheet does show you, you know, kind of how to assemble your bunny. He's very straightforward. He just has a little ear and eye and nose, or not eye, sorry, cheek and nose. And then you can decorate, you know, whatever it is that you want him to hold. And then the little, however you want to decorate this little frame, or however you want to use it. You can use it as anything. I am going to use it as a frame. To start off, I have the card base, and I cut down one of the pieces of paper to 4 by 5 1/4, and I will add that to the back, to the front of my card, sorry. And we can use this tape, so all I'm going to do is just find the beginning here. And just pop it on the back here. And this kind of tape, you can just tear it. You can probably come around the corner without tearing it off, but I'm just going to tear it at each end. And I'll just lay that down. I'll take the carriers off the back and I will be right back. Okay, so I have those pieces. I took the carriers off and just going to really give it a good once over before I actually stick it down. So we have our card base ready to go. Okay, so with these guys, what we're going to do is cut 4 of the little border piece in gold. And just run it through whatever, you know, die cutting machine you have. Any die cutting machine that cuts thin metal dies will cut thin metal dies. So it doesn't have to be a Spellbinders machine or a particular company. Just as long as your machine cuts thin metal dies, you're good to go. So I need 4 of those. I'm going to cut out 1 bunny, and I am going to make him gray. So I'm going to use the gray paper. I have the pink, the lighter pink here for the accent pieces, which is ear and eye, cheek, or nose piece. I don't know why I keep saying eye. So we need 2 of these. So I'll cut this out twice because you can see it cuts 1 piece of each of those at a time. And then for our little clover, I didn't keep those pieces out here, but basically I'm going to grab the piece that cuts the little stems that I showed you earlier, and then the little clover piece too. And I might run through the ends again just to get these little pieces that we can paper piece back in. You don't have to do that, but it looks very cute. So I'll do that with the ends of this piece here. I'll just run it through the green. And basically we need this end that's going to cut the little, so just that, just so we can get the little 4 little clover pieces out of it. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, so I have all these pieces. I'm just going to take a moment to piece some of it together, and then we'll finish up. But look how nicely it just, I love this gold paper. It's my favorite. Look, it just comes out, don't even have to pop anything out, and it's so sturdy. It's just beautiful stuff. So all right, so what I'm going to do with these guys is just layer them up into the square shape, and basically hopefully this glue is ready to go. See how on one end they have a full clover, on the other end it has this kind of piece, right, that's more see-through. So we're going to layer them up like this. Now you can leave it that way. It looks really gorgeous. I was going to go ahead and piece the green paper back in there, you know, just for a little something extra, but you don't have to do that. But anyhow, so I'm just going to put some glue. This is my deluxe adhesive that I put in here, but if you don't have a fine tip thing, just put glue on the back of your hand like that and dab, 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 and you'll get it on there really nicely. And then you can place your piece like that. So pretty. And so we're basically going to layer them all up so it does that. So the next one, again, it has that solid piece. We're going to put this guy on top of this one. And so on until you get to the very end when you have to square up this guy. And again, this guy's going to go over that, and this guy's going to go under this, right? So that you can have your nice square. So I'm going to do is wait for this to set up. I don't want to mess with it too much just yet, so I'll leave that to the side just for a minute, so that way when I come to put this in, I won't mess up the other parts. And then I did cut our clover pieces. That's going to make our little flower here out of the gold and out of the mint green, just for a drop shadow effect. And just basically find where you do that, just to drop shadow that just a little bit. I hope you see the gold's kind of peeking out behind the green. And that's good right there. Something like that. And then these 2 guys, I'll do the same for these 2. A little trickier because it's a thin piece, but let me just put it there and put a little glue on the stem. And bring in that gold one. Oh, you know. Okay, so this cuts 2 different stems. That stem, one goes to the left and one goes to the right. So get the correct one that matches up. Let me turn that over. And I'll match those guys up with the drop shadow and let that set up for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, while those are setting up, let's get this bunny together. And I think I can do this off the paper. So sweet. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue behind this area and bring in this little nose piece. Just hold on back there. Oops, sorry. I forgot I had zoomed down in here. There's a little nose. Oopsie. Let's hold on, buddy. There. And then the ear pieces here, what I want to do is take a quick look. So they have it with the pointier side kind of facing down in there. So that's all I was trying to see. Sorry, so what I was saying is I like to put the glue on the ear as opposed to putting it on that smaller piece. Just a little bit like that. And again, that smaller piece goes down, the pointy part. And same thing for this guy. So sweet. I'm gonna wait to put his little cheek in because I think I'll need this to be where it needs to be, so I can pop this in there. See what I'm saying? So I have to wait because otherwise I don't have a carrier. Unless you want to stick another little piece of like scrap paper behind his face so that you can pop it down right now. But I'll just hold on to that for a second. And then let's go ahead and put this guy together. Our little clover. So that's good. And then now I think this is probably dry enough so I can manipulate it just for that last piece to go in. And again, I'm just gonna put the glue on here, but however you want to do it. So I'll do this side. I'm gonna hold it down, then I'll just put glue on this back piece. And then pop this in front of it like that. Hold that down, and I'll be right back. Oh, you guys, this is so pretty. I love it. Look at that. And it feels so substantial just because it's just that weight of that paper. Okay, so we have that. We have our little guy. We have our little bunny. And then to paste back into this area here, what we're going to do is just take this guy, like I had mentioned. I'm going to cut it 4 times because we have 4 spots. But again, you don't have to piece it. You don't have to do any of that. It looks gorgeous without it. But we're going to use this side. Okay, and I just have a little scrap of green paper, and I'm just going to only put that side because you don't have to cut the whole thing. So I'm just going to put a little piece of tape and run that through, and I'm going to run it through one at a time, and when I get the 4, this first cut, I'll show you. I'll be right back. I'm just going to run this through, and I'll be right back. Okay, so everything's on here, right there, and then you just need the 4 little hearts. They look like hearts. Get that 4th one out. There we go. And I know there's all kinds of tricks that people do, something about dryer sheets or etc. I don't like wasting. I don't even know what that looks like, but if it cuts it up and I can't use a dryer sheet, it's not my thing. So I'm just going to do this. And this is not particularly something that doesn't want to pop out or that you want to carry it there, so it's very easy to do. And just pop the little hearts in. And it appears that they're the exact same shape because I didn't try to match this up at all as far as like, oh, I cut it this way, I should pop them in there. They're all popping in just perfectly. So I'll do the same thing. How quick was that? On all the other 3 that are left. And again, just one set at a time so I'm not, misplacing my pieces. But I'll be right back. Guys, so we have our card base. We have that beautiful frame. I'm telling you, just that little pop of color and they just brings it to life. So pretty. We're going to have our little bunny in here, and then he'll be holding this, so actually we can place that in his hand right now. So you can see his little hand opens up, and you can actually tuck things in both sides, but if you put his little hand open up like this, then we can glue that on there. So cute. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue so it doesn't slip or move, but if you want to put dimensional adhesives, you can definitely do that. And just to give a little more texture, I'm kind of paying attention to where I'm going to put this, and I'm going to take the stamp of the month. So it's going to be like in here. And I'm just going to take this little bunch. There's tons of little flowers, but I think I'm just going to take these little bunches of flowers right here and just stamp them So there's something behind the bunny, and I think that'll be really cute. Again, these are photopolymer stamps. Great deal at $10, and they arrive to your door, you know, with the shipping included. So stamp of the month is a great value, and you still get your 10% off the site. So I'm just going to stamp with some of this peeled paint, just a darker green. I'm just going to try to see where I'm at. I think I'm going to put them right in here. So I want to stamp like in this area. And, you know, first and second generation stamping. That's all I'm going to do. Maybe stamp this off over here. So I can do it again here. And let's see how that looks. Yeah, pretty good. That's all I wanted, just a little something in the background. And the stamp set does have, you know, all the little framing kind of thing that you can use. All those sweet little bunnies that look very realistic. I love it. Oopsie. All right, so let me think of how I want to do this. I'm going to place him first, and then I'm going to place the frame over him so he's kind of tucked in there. Kind of like that. So I'll go ahead and stick the frame down first and just not put too much glue in this area. And then we'll put his cheek down. So I'm going to go ahead and take a moment and put glue all over the back of this again. If you don't have a fine tip glue dispenser, put glue on your back of your hand and just dab, dab, dab it until it's all covered, and I'll be right back. And as for things like this, I do like them to be a little more organic, so I didn't put glue like everywhere. So if it moves or has some movement, that's fine by me. So I'll place that down. So pretty. Okay, before I really stick that down, I'm going to get my little guy. And like I said, I'm just going to use a wet glue and put him down. He's got so much movement, so cute. If you want to use dimensionals, you can definitely do that. I'm going to kind of tuck him in here. Okay, I'm just going to hold him down for a little bit. And I'll be right back. And while I'm just kind of holding everything down, I'm just going to put that little dab of glue and pop in his little cheek. He goes this way. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, since we're using a lot of green, what I'm going to do is stamp with love in the same, I think, Distress ink. Now, Distress ink has its own little characteristics, little properties. It's not going to be the crispest stamp, but I like the way it's going to look, I think, with the woodland kind of feel and a little rustic, so that's okay. So I'm going to do the With Love. I'm going to stamp it on just a piece of the white paper I just cut down there. And there we go. And I'm going to do this kind of quickly because, again, it is Distress ink. It reacts differently, so let's get that going real quick. Aww. So again, a little bit rough. And then I'm going to take the die that would cut that out. And let me see if I can see. Oh yeah, so there's plenty of room around it that you can just kind of look into it and see where you're cutting. So I'm going to tape that down, run it through. I'm also going to run it through in this last little piece of gold paper that I have here. I think it'll fit on here. And I'm going to drop shadow, so I really just need the top part of this, you know what I'm saying? So this piece of paper, even though it's not big enough, it's scrap, I really just need it to cut like this portion. So it'll be plenty. And I will run that through and I'll be right back. Okay, like I said, I just need that little top part for my drop shadow. So just that, you know, I love to use up my gold paper however I can. So I'm just going to glue these together like this. And no one will be none the wiser. Let's see here. And I'll let that dry for a second and then we'll just pop it up on our project and I'll be right back. Okay, so I put some of the dimensional adhesives on the back, just a few here and there. And I'll pop this on here. Just eyeballing that, make sure it's centered and straight as I think it should be. So sweet. Look at that. What a sweet little card. And I love the way it looks just like this. You can also bring in some of your gemstones. And what I like about these gemstones when they're carriers is that you can then kind of see what it is that you want to do. I love all the green on here. I like the pink too. Ah, that's tough. I think what I'm going to do though is maybe like a big guy down here and then 2 of the smaller ones. Try to make them look a little bit organic. Something like that. And then maybe a couple on the top, or at least 1 on the top. Something like that. Super sweet. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will have a couple more ideas for you coming up soon with the card kit, so keep an eye out for those. And thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for my review. Again, the links will be in the description box, and I'll have some images for you guys to check out, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.